Hey, what's going on, everybody? Justin with AmericanMuscle.com along with Project MMD. Now, just to bring you all up to speed, we are working with MMD, thanks man, hence the name of course, to create a ridiculous show car that's also going to have plenty of go under the hood, and eventually this thing is going to debut at the SEMA Show out in Las Vegas this November. Of course, we are working with MMD on this project. You all know them. You've probably seen more of their popular parts in some of our past builds, in addition to some new stuff you might be seeing for the first time here on the 14. Now, when we left you last time, we had the matte white vinyl done, we did the 20-inch forged stars, and of course that sick airlift performance kit, but now it's MMD's turn. This stage is going to be all about the appearance. Ryan and I are going to get to work installing these parts and see this thing take shape. First up, we got a new part from MMD, their rear ducktail spoiler, and Ryan's just finishing up with a relatively new part, the GT350 style quarter window covers. Both parts are Shelby inspired, the ducktail being more of a 67 to 69 throwback part, whereas those quarter window covers are a more recent Shelby design debuting on the very unique 2011 GT350. Both parts, of course, did receive the same matte white vinyl that the rest of the car received, and you'll see that most of the parts from MMD we are installing today did receive that same matte white vinyl. You see me talk about MMD a lot. I mean, their parts install easily. For instance, the quarter window covers there literally slapped right on thanks to the 3M tape, and the spoiler here installs using the existing holes left by our factory spoiler. This is going to make our lives a lot easier as we get Project MMD ready for Vegas. So Ryan and I just finished up with all the MMD parts back here. They look great. I mean, the spoiler, the taillight trim, but it's still lacking a little something in our opinion. Now, of course, we've got the black ball style roof decal, the textured matte black forged stars. So we got to thinking, why is this thing still gloss black? Why don't we go ahead and experiment a little bit with some Plastidip? If you guys don't know what that is, literally something you can spray on, take it right off if you don't like it. And the coolest thing is it actually gives you that textured matte black look. So Ryan and I are going to yank out this deck lid panel. We're going to take it out back, spray it down with a few coats, and see how it turns out. All right, guys, I'm just finishing up my first coat here with the Plastidip. I mean, like I said earlier, it goes on easy. You hate it, you can literally just peel it right off, so there's nothing permanent about it. We put a few coats on it, stuck it back onto Project MMD, and I actually think it turned out great. Heading up to the front of the car, you'll see old favorites like the Side Scoops and MMD's retro style mirrors, which do a great job of breaking up the white a little bit and flow nicely with the black roof and of course those black 20-inch forged stars. But it's what we're working on the front of the car that I'm really excited about. We have MMD's brand new hood scoop fitting all 2013 and newer Mustangs, and it's already become a huge hit with a lot of owners out there. Now, MMD did design the scoop to work very well visually with the factory hood vents, and my personal favorite thing about this scoop is that when you're behind the wheel looking out over the hood, you see the scoop kind of rising from the hood, you just get the impression that, man, this thing looks really tough. All right, so rounding out the list of parts up front here, we have MMD's Boss Style Fog Delete Kit, which Ryan and I already installed. Just have to pop the bumper off to get those in, just to remove the factory fog lights from the GT. But simple mod, and again, it just gives us that Boss flavor, which I love. Another cool part that we are installing right now is the GTR-inspired headlight splitters here from MMD. And I think this works really well on the front end of these 13 and 14s, and let me show you why. Now, if you see down here, the factory bumper has this kind of built-in splitter already, which does split up this opening here. And the MMD splitter, in my opinion, works very well with that. So altogether, a great part. And these did get the matte white treatment just like the hood scoop. So very cool stuff all around. Now, before we get out of here, let's head to the interior because there's one more thing I want to show you. Check this out. Now, the exterior vinyl wrap turned out so damn good, we figured we apply that same thinking to the interior and install this 3M textured carbon fiber dash overlay kit. Now, the textured finish gives it a little bit more character, and it just looks like a factory installed part. A great way to darken up some of the silver in these newer interiors, and honestly, it's very reminiscent of the later California specials, which I, for one, really like. Well, the MMD car is finally living up to its name, thanks, of course, to all of the sick parts from MMD. Like we said from the beginning, MMD was going to handle the show. Now it's our turn, American Muscle, to handle the go. The next time you see this car, we'll be at the SEMA Show in Las Vegas, where I'll unveil all the stuff we did under the hood to make Project MMD the total package. So stay tuned, and we'll see you in Vegas.